Muri yeZimbabwe vanhu vaya vatanga kuita mashiripiti, tingati mashure here kana kuti chii, but inini ndinoona kunge ndo zvimwe zvinhu zvinozotadzisa mvura kunaya. Panapa ndiri kusangana nenyaya isina kumira zvakanaka, nyaya yandiri kuona iri kutaurwa nemumwe munhu achibuda paZBC ari kutaura kuti Auxillia Mnangagwa is Mary the mother of Jesus. Ndo zviri kubuda zviri kutaurwa nemudhara uyu ari kutaura kuti vamai Mnangagwa ndi amai Maria kana kuti amai vakabereka Jesu. Andashamisika, ndavhunduka kuti bho here zvinhu zvakadai so izvi zvaakutanga kutaurwa nevanhu, ende ndo pamunozoona mvura yakutadza kunaya. Ndavhunduka kwazvo pandaona kavidhio ikako paZBC munhu achirumbidza amai Mnangagwa nenyaya yekuti angaenda akapuwa chikafu ikoko. Ndoda kuti mundiudzewo zvamunofunga nenyaya iyo in the comment section, but andikusiyei makadaro. Ndine audio yandinoda kuti musare makateerera panapa mozondiudzawo zvamuri kufunga. Kana uchinge una yako audio yekunge unochida kusendawo panapa pachannel yenyu yepaKulliant TV, gara wasenda yako panhamba dzinenge dzibuda pascreen idzodzo. Kana wapedza kulike tosangana mucomment section.
These, they are walking around, driving, flying everywhere. Problem yevanhu vezano chuno one. Politics dzikange dzavaremera, vanodana chamisa, vanovhunza kuti ari kupi ari kuita nezvei. Ndakambotaura pane rimwe audio kuti zvose zvavanoita zvokuti kwanzi Mnangagwa naChamisa vakonana, havambokonani, vakambesana sei pachigaro vachikonana. Sanyeperana imini. Vanoda kunzwa mashoko anobuda muvanhu kana vanhu vachitaura. Isisu, why we speaking about ZANU-PF? We have something what we saw with our general eye. They have to done to the grandmothers and the grandopers in hospital and roads, infrastructure, investors. That is their job, to speak with those people, to welcome. They can build the country. Now Chiwenga is in India. You can see the Indian country and the Zimbabwe, they are same there. Where he is now, you must check the building and the roads and the health of the grandomas and grandfather there. You mustn't go to the young people. You must, if you go to visit, if you are a president, you must visit. You say, I just want to go to your rural area. Then they take you to the rural area. You can see how the people in that country, the grandfather and grandmother and the disabled people, some of the country people, they are older from 70 or 80 years. They are building some houses. They are living in a one apartment, and you have a fence, you have everything. Their government supply everything there for those grandfathers. Go to India now, go to South Africa now, go to China now, go to America now. The grandfathers, those old ones, especially the white people, the old white people and the old Chinese, they have their apartment. What are they only living? The oldest. And the government, you pay them food, you give them free houses, everything there. It's his house, nobody can enter there. If you want to change from here to go to another apartment, you can change according how she feel or how he feel. And some other country, they have some department of those children. They don't have some fathers and no matter they have some relative, have families, but they are not happy with their family. The government take them to the to the to the to their point. They can give them responsibility. They are going to school. They are do sports. They are do agriculture. They are do motor mechanic. Everything there. Any courses they are providing them for free. After he pass a school, he pass a certificate, he graduating, he start working. Government, it take 3 years. You take a quarter pay. After 3 years, someone, if he want to buy that children, he can buy it. If he want to stay alone, he do it on his own things, he can do it. But it's a children of government. And the government, no matter you are older, 50, 60 years, they are it's children of government because he wasn't have any parents. Even you can go to the name, he saw the CNM is Africa, not South Africa, not Zimbabwe, not Malawi. They are calling Joseph Africa. Joseph Africa, which means it's a children of the country. He wasn't have any parents, was grown up in the government, he supported them, everything. It's African children. Busy to fly. Some grandmothers, they don't have a food. Busy to do shit. Smuggling things from the house of... These people, they know the word of smuggling. Smuggling. Try to get something. Smuggling and the assholes to try to get a job and work hard and getting money. That is the meaning of smuggling. Now they want to taking that word of smuggling to smuggling in the house of other people. Did you know the word of smuggling, guys? You as a ZANU-PF people, do you know the word of smuggling? You want to smuggling in the house of the people. How many years people they are bring things in Zimbabwe without any paper, any receipt, invoice to show you buy in Markham's, you buy in Jet, you buy in paper store, you buy in any identity shop. My friend, he give you here in South Africa, my friend never give you any invoice. He took money and put in the pocket. He said, take a grocer and go. Where you get that invoice? Busy to looking for the invoice. You don't be looking busy. Don't be busy to look after the infrastructure in the country. December time, people there don't have water. They don't have electricity. All those things, a part of the government is supposed to done to the Zimbabwean citizen. But you want to smuggling. Do you not understand what is smuggling? Smuggling, the people is smuggling to go to Europe with a ship without any paper. Is smuggling to go to Europe, to South Africa without any paper. That is the people they are smuggling. Now you want to tell me about smuggling things to the house of the people. What kind of that smuggling? What are you talking about? Guys, kana mapererwa munouya community. We have some Zimbabwean children. They are very well educated. Some of them, they are not educated, but they have a plan. I do say that. They have a plan in their eye, they are opening. In their mind, they are opening. They can give you advice how to rule this country. How to rule this country. And Zimbabwe, you need God. We need to pray in Zimbabwe. We need to pray. A big prayer. Because these people, they don't know nothing for this issue of reliable with some other nation without to speak Shona or English. Do you know in America, if you will be there before, or if you know the history, some of white people, they don't speak English. They don't know English. But most of the Americans and some Chinese, they are trying to put a communication word. Some of other words, what are they using to make a communication? They have found them there, that word. You, Zimbabwean government, you don't know nothing to rely with other people. You don't know how to rely with other people. If you're going to America, you want to say, no, baby, let's go to the holiday. My son, you want to go to the holiday with a dirty money. You're stealing money. You see now, the footage you show the people, they are did ban. They are did ban. It's for the people, for the CIO. I tell you, it's a CIO. We are not closing, bruh. Our eye and our mind, they are open. We are arguing to the face. Doesn't mean if I'm arguing for my face, but my brain is arguing. Doesn't matter. The poor people don't have enough clothing to wear themselves. Doesn't mean about their brain. It's poor. The poor because they don't have a job to work. This government, you kill everything. Zimbabwe, to the way it is now, it's not a civilian or an opposition party. It is an OPF. And they are contributed to kill country. Now they want to come to give blame for the opposition. But they are mistake. But they don't want to take a blame. They don't want to take a blame. They want to give blame to other people. But they are blame. The OPF, he contributed to kill the country. But they don't want to take a blame. They have to take a blame and say, guys, we hear your voice. And let us sit down here. What are you expect to do to moving on with this country to grow up with this economy? The people there have an idea to say a good word, to speaking in a right way. And the country can build. The infrastructure can be good. You're busy to making shit. But people at Christmas, they have to get their city clean. The grandmother now, they have to get a grant. But the grant of them is crying. For their grocer was sent it with their children. Their man who sent it with their children. I was listening to other audio from, who is this? Chiwenga. He say, if you go to stock to the order, to buy the order, you have certain amount of what you have to carry. Other money you have to live here in Zimbabwe. That is not meaning about the money can circulating in the country. South Africa, Botswana, America. They are traveler with millions of dollars. And that's millions of dollars. You have to have a receipt if you be in America before. If I'm coming with a man from America to come through here in Africa, if I'm working in America, my boss, the person what I work for, you have to write and put his ID number and his phone number. You go to the police and they are satisfied that letter and the amount of money what I have and my name and my surname and my passport number and where I'm going, the country. Then I can go free with the money. But you want to limit people, how much they have to carry. Now you say, long back, the white people, they don't want to see a black people to holding meat, to holding a vegetable, to holding tomato. Now it's you now. The table is shifting. It's you now. You don't want to see some other black people to grow up. That is the black empowerment was crying for, to rule. To rule. You don't want to see some people, you're carrying a lot of money to go to Europe. What does that mean? Even to South Africa and even to Botswana, say, no, but you guys, Mnangagwa, how much money he have in his house, even his son, even Chris Mchangwa. Most of the ZANU-PF for official. How much are you have on your house? How much are you traveling with? It's not a zig, it's a US dollar. You don't like zig, but you say other people you must take zig. Who say you must introduce that fucking money? Why are you introducing the money? It's not right. But you're using the right money. The people, they are using a fake money. We're sick and tired to use the fake money.